Alright, let's dive into something that might seem a bit obscure at first glance, but it's actually pretty fascinating: the Thai-Cambodian border conflict. Now, this isn't just your typical squabble over land. It's a complex tapestry woven from historical grievances, deeply entrenched national identities, and of course, a fair bit of domestic politics. So where does it all begin? Well, it's rooted in events from the colonial era, particularly the Franco-Siamese treaties of 1904 and 1907. These treaties ceded key territories, which brings us to the contentious Annex I map.
Whoa, wait a minute. So this map, it actually placed the Preah Vihear temple within Cambodian territory. How did that not cause a massive uproar at the time? I can't imagine folks just shrugging that off.
Exactly. It's almost mind-boggling, isn't it? The territory in question, including the temple, became a hot potato only much later. The map didn't attract formal protest from Thailand at the time, which set us up for future conflicts. And speaking of the temple, this is where the real drama unfolds. The Preah Vihear temple is a historical and cultural symbol for both countries, and it's no surprise that it became a flashpoint, especially after the International Court of Justice made a landmark ruling in 1962, affirming Cambodian sovereignty over it.
Wait, what? They had to go to court over a temple? And wasn't there more recent, turmoil over it too?
Absolutely. You had violent clashes from 2008 to 2011, leading to dozens of fatalities and hundreds of injuries. This wasn't just a battle for a piece of land, it was about national pride and identity. Imagine a sports game where the stakes are your entire nation's heritage. It's intense. The court ruling in 2013 reaffirmed Cambodia's claim. But what's fascinating is that the conflict continued to simmer under the surface because, well, there were many unspoken factors at play.
Wow. Unspoken factors? Like what? Is it like how people sometimes argue about old family secrets but don't actually say why they're mad? That's so relatable.
Exactly. It's like that tension among family members. Political nationalism plays a huge role here, with leaders in both countries sometimes feeding nationalist sentiment to distract from their domestic challenges, you know? And the military? Well, they often get involved in localized skirmishes that are sometimes completely detached from government oversight.
So it's kind of like the military is this rogue faction sometimes stirring the pot. But what about the economy? How does that tie into this? I wonder if money complicates things further.
Spot on. The economic interests are massive: natural resources, trade routes, tourism, you name it. It's like they're playing a high-stakes chess game where every move involves economic pawns. Since that 2013 ruling, though, things have interestingly de-escalated. There are new border crossings and joint economic zones popping up.
Oh, that sounds like a positive twist. So you're saying there's hope for cooperation? But what if, I don't know, old nationalistic sentiments bubble back up?
Great question. Cooperation is promising, but history has a funny way of shaping identities. Future conflict seems unlikely if both nations maintain political stability, but that underlying nationalism, well, it's always lurking like a cat ready to pounce.
That sounds so intriguing. So it's really about building trust and economic interdependence to prevent old grievances from turning into new, fresh conflicts. Isn't it wild how something like a border can expose so many layers of identity and history? Who knew it went so deep?